At home or Annenmaykantereit lies. Where's your home, you ask me in your broken English. I know you mean the house I'm living in, the shared flat in Paderborn, but I want to have a profound conversation and start to philosophize. My home? Home, this is the Heimweg. For me, I looked at from my room out of house number 5. You need to know I've moved 5 times, I say, always between 2 villages. The first house became too small when I've joined, the second one too old, the third too empty without my father, the fourth too small for patchwork, and the fifth too dependent to study. But in front of each house I had a tree in front of the window, and in case of house number 5, the forest on the mountain. And I wonder if I ever showed you the Heimweg, the view from up there, and you say, yes, you did, it was beautiful, but I don't remember it anymore. I don't remember that, and I don't remember my first day at kindergarten. I don't know what my group and what my best friend was called, but he has bitten my ball into pieces, so it's his own fault for not being my best friend anymore. But I remember the weeping willow in the yard and me, trying to swing Tarzan-like from one branch to the other. Unfortunately, the branches of a weeping willow are really thin, and I was really fat. I know you cannot see it on me, now I'm gorgeous, but at that time my mother was actually disappointed after a petite, thin and handsome boy to give birth to a fat daughter. To compensate this, she nevertheless put me into princess dresses that I could only learn to walk at the age of 5. And until then, I was the little fat accessory on the arm of anyone who just wanted to hold me for a moment, because fat is also kind of cute after all. So, home is the mountain, the tree in front of the window, although I can have that anywhere. Home is hearing the word shit coming out of my grandfather's mouth for the first time in his lecture about why the silver decorative owl must not be cleaned. Home is books, no matter where you are, preferably the old ones that tell more story through their smell than through letters. Home, that's somehow also Cologne and Switzerland, because I know I'm welcome. I'm allowed to stay somehow, whether on a sofa or an air mattress, but home was never Frankfurt. Never the place where my father lives, never the village in which I lived, never really belonged to it, only found people there sometimes, which then became home for me, but village and everything related to it was never really my thing, no. Mine was the smell of rain on warm asphalt, and the smell of spilled beer on fresh grass. Grandma's apple pie and our oatmeal cookie attempts that Grandpa never really liked. Home is Belgian fries and crepe with Nutella. Popcorn, where I realize after half the bag that I don't really like it. Nachos with cheese dip and hot sauce that proves my unpleasantly low level of enduring spiciness. Reinvented words and words from Lola. Funny words from everyday life. Even hello sounds funny when you're with the right people. The right people are home. No matter how well known or new they're to you, the right feeling. Like lint between toes and pulling it out of the belly button. Bite of cuticle, scrape of crust and prick across, and mosquito bites with a nail. This pleasant feeling when you finally sit on your own toilet again after 3 days of festival and the shame of being a home shitter. Home, that's my old For You wallet that has withstood every throwaway campaign. My disgusting collection of baby teeth and the strand of hair from the first time I cut it. Horse posters and Twilight books, Blue Bear, Duck and Pig, which even back then showed either my tendency for originality or my incredible sense of humor. You say, luckily, you can't sing. Otherwise you would be even more arrogant. I smile and say, I can sing very well. Home is the old songs from 3rd grade choir when you'd sing about wolves walking in the forest at night and hitting their paws on the roots. Home is a big word. And I would like to say that you are my home, no matter if you are my best friend, my boyfriend or my mom, but Annenmaykantereit light. You are almost home. But home is me. Is everything I experienced, I've seen, or the paths I've walked alone most of the time, but home is in me, no matter where I am. But no matter where I can go, I stay here for now. Here with you, and I look at you with big eyes, talk myself into tears, and you look back. Grin at me and say, well, I live here. Do you want to come up for a coffee? And I want to. I want to see your home, see my home in you, see us in a home that might even become ours.